Well, this weekend, the story of an orphan who has captured the hearts of many is taking the stage at Walton Arts Center.
That's right. One of the most beloved musicals, Annie, celebrates family, hope, and really serves as a reminder that when life's hard knocks come your way, the sun is going to come out. We had a chance to catch up with a few members of the cast. Check it out.
Holding on to hope when times are tough can take an awful lot of determination, and sometimes an awful lot of determination comes in a surprisingly small package.
That's right.
The sun will come out when Annie, thank you, when Annie takes the stage at Walton Arts Center. And we've got a few members of the cast joining us right now. We've got Ellie and Kinsey joining us. Thanks for being here.
No problem. For having us.
Yeah.
Remind us what the show is about.
Well, the show is about this little orphan Annie and her journey from the streets of New York, being an orphan, to living with the richest man in the world, which she goes to Hoovervilles and she goes to the White House, and along the way she just fills everybody with hope and optimism because the play is set at the time of the Depression. So she's kind of lifting everybody up as she goes along, which is really cool because even when she goes to the White House, she kind of inspires the entire cabinet and the president to make the New Deal, which is just so cool.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Ellie, you play Annie. Why was this role? Why did you want to be Annie?
Annie is just such a fun role. Like, she's got some of the best songs I've ever, like, they're such classics, and I feel like I can relate to her a lot because her whole life she's always just been looking for an opportunity to get out and to have a better life. And I feel like as an actor, I feel like all actors can relate to this. We're always looking for our opportunity to have our big break and have our big moment to shine. And I feel like when Annie gets out to the orphanage, I kind of relate that to me getting this role. Yeah. So it's just such an amazing part.
Yeah, certainly. That. Kinsey, let's switch over to you. Tell us about the character you play in the show.
Duffy is one of the orphans. She's the oldest orphan, and Duffy is really fun to play. She's kind of like sassy and spunky, and she just is kind of over being in the orphanage because I feel like Duffy's been like there for kind of almost the longest time, if not the longest. So she's just kind of over being there, and she's over all the orphans always getting into trouble, but she's so fun. She's so like spunky, and yeah, it's a blast.
Lots of energy. I love it. You've been traveling around the country. You're performing this show.
Yeah.
You're obviously there with a close-knit group of performers as you travel. Kinsey, what do you love most about being a part of this cast?
I love just traveling, especially with, Ellie and all of the orphans, and experiencing, all the different things that we've gone through with them, traveling to everywhere you could ever imagine in America. It's so fun to experience it with them and getting to explore different cities.
Yeah. Certainly. And what about for you? What about for yourself over there?
Well, like Kinsey said, I really love getting to travel the country with all the girls and Kinsey and all the adults too, because they really treat us like adults. They treat us like we're professionals, which we appreciate so much because this is like an opportunity like no other. Like, we're getting to experience like the real world and a professional job like at such a young age, which is incredible and such a great opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. A question for both of you. Let's start with you, Kinsey. Is there a favorite song that you have in the show?
Ooh, that's so hard. I feel like my answer changes all the time, but right now I really like doing NYC because it's such a visually stunning number to look at. The lighting and every different thing that you look on stage is telling a different story, and it's just magical.
Yeah. How about for you, Ellie?
I really like getting to do Hard Knock Life because the choreography that Patty has done to the show is just so amazing. Like, there's little pieces and everyone's doing a little different part, and it just, when it's all fits together, it's just so incredibly cool. And we get to slide on the floor with buckets, and we're using mops, and all these props I feel like also make it so much fun.
Yeah, absolutely. As Ellie and Kinsey said, so many classic songs, Hard Knock Life, Tomorrow, and you can see them perform all of your favorite Annie songs. Get your tickets now to see Annie at Walton Arts Center from May 5th to May 7th, and so you don't have a lot of time. There are 4 shows for you to choose from. Ellie and Kinsey, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
Absolutely, yes.
Your favorite song?
Oh, I like Hard Knock Life.
Yeah,
I really feel like that's a fun one.
Because
she said you get all the props, you got the buckets. I mean, yes, it's a classic. I can't wait to see it.